Alright, hey guys. This is a story about like a China doll and it's like a ghost story. So, here we go. Alright. So, this girl who was born on Halloween, her name was Sally. And her mom died like the day after she was born. So, she found that out when she was like 10. So now it's her 16th birthday. She's all alone. She doesn't like her dad, and her dad makes her go out to eat with him and a bunch of relatives. So he's out, they're out, and she just doesn't want to be there, so she just leaves and runs home. And she sees her father running after her, and then her father dies. He got hit by a car on her 16th birthday, and she gets home. She's all like crying because her dad died and she didn't get a gift from him or anybody. So she goes up to her room. Nobody's home. She's home alone. Nobody lives with her anymore. And she sees a box on her bed. So she opens it. It's a China doll. And from and a note it says, "Love, Dad." So she kind of gets mad. She takes the doll, throws it down the basement, closes the door, and locks it. She goes upstairs, trying to go to sleep. About like 5 minutes later, she hears a door close, open, and then close. Boom! And she's like, oh, it's just the wind. So she's still trying to go to bed. She's going to bed, and the doll just comes up to her room, saying, "Come play with me." So of course the girl freaked out, freaking stomped on the doll, brought it downstairs, put it under the sink, tried to drown the doll, and then she threw it down the basement, locked the door, and closed it and locked it. And she went upstairs trying to go to bed, and about 5-10 minutes later, she hears the same thing. Door closes. Then she hears little footsteps come up the stairs. She freaks out. She's like all curled up in the ball now, and the doll comes in, and it's even closer now. Come play with me. So the girl stomps on it, puts it under the the sink, tries to drown it again, gets a knife, cuts it up into a million little pieces, and then puts it into a bucket and throws it down the basement, closes the door and locks it. Goes upstairs. She's finally about to go to sleep, and then she hears a door close right next to her. She feels like it was right next to her, but it's the basement door, and it's closed even louder than before. The doll comes up with a knife, comes into the door, throws the knife at the girl, just misses the girl, and says, "Come play with me." So the girl freaks out, goes downstairs, puts it under the sink, cuts it into a million little pieces, burns the doll, so it's just ashes, and throws it in the basement. And she goes back upstairs. So she's finally asleep, right? And the doll opens the doors and closes it. Then hear little footsteps coming up, and then the doll finally gets to her room, opens the door, slams the door while like the girl's sleeping. Girl doesn't wake up. The doll sings, "Come play with me." Girl doesn't wake up. So she goes on a dresser about 10 feet away from the girl. "Come play with me." Girl doesn't wake up. Now it's on her like bed right in front of her face, going, "Come play with me." Girl doesn't wake up. The doll sings a little song. It's like, I don't know, something about playing with me, and then the girl still doesn't wake up. So the doll grabs the knife she had in her hand, puts it right through her chest. No one heard the girl ever again.
Yo, look at my quick scope.
Yeah, okay, bye.